Hi, welcome. My name's Adam. I'll be your social worker today. What's your name?
I'm Brenda.
Okay, Brenda. So, before before we get started, I just want to let you know that everything we say here stays here, so you can be as open as you want. But I am mandated by state and federal law to disclose any intentions you reveal to me to hurt yourself or others for the general safety of the public. And I'm also mandated to report any abuse that's happening in the home, at work, at school. So just to let you know up front. And what brings you in to see me today?
I wanted to come in and discuss some family issues that we have going on in our
Okay.
family. We have a big family fight going on in our house.
So is this immediate family, like you're married and you have children, or is this a family like your parents?
It's between my parents and one of my daughters.
Okay, so how many daughters do you have?
Three.
3 daughters. What's their ages?
27, 24, and 22.
Okay, and what is the age and name, or I'm sorry, what is the name of the daughter that's having the problem?
The 27-year-old, it's really her and her husband.
Okay, so she's married?
Yeah.
How long has she been married for?
For 5 years.
5 years. Okay. And what is, and you said it was your mother or both your parents?
My parents. Yeah,
And
they
what's the
were
problem?
working in my parents' business, and they had. I was like really against them, kind of like mixing business with family.
Mhm.
But my parents knew that my son-in-law needed a job, and so they hired him, and they gave them tons of benefits and
Mhm.
actually down payment for their house and everything. And they kind of turned on my parents. And so now I'm like in the middle. And so it's just very stressful.
What made you reluctant uh, to facilitate him getting a job with your parents?
I just don't think it's healthy for family relationships to mix that with, because I like to keep everything really positive in the family.
Okay.
And I know that their business can be very stressful.
Was there any particular behaviors or actions or anything that's happened in the past that made you worry specifically about your daughter's husband that may cause trouble?
Well, yeah, his lack of experience, because he was just out of college. And
Okay.
so then I knew that they were doing him a favor.
Mhm.
And so I knew that it would be a situation that if he wasn't very good at the job, they'd be in this situation where they'd be stuck.
Feel like they were stuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but he has quit, and he left him kind of high and dry in the resort season. And there's lots of feelings that are very hurt because, yeah.
Mhm.
And so they tend to use me as their mouthpiece. You know,
Right, you're right in the middle of both.
tell so and so, and it's created a lot of tension.
Yeah, sounds like something that would create some tension. What was the reasons he gave you for leaving?
He one of the reasons One of the reasons was is my daughter. He didn't tell me this, but I think part of the problem was my daughter would call in to my mom to get her husband time off work, and so there would be a conflict there because she wasn't the one employed, he was, and he was managing the office and everything, and so there was that conflict that was going on, and I think that since she's the granddaughter, she felt like it was okay to do that with his employer. And then he also wanted to have increased health benefits. And since they're such a small company, their health benefits aren't as big as he preferred, which is totally legit.
Was he asking for benefits that extended beyond what other employees had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were kind of overpaying him,
Mhm.
already. It was really a nice paying employee. So, yeah, it was
Well, that can
very
be tricky.
sticky situation. They gave him a leased car and lots of extra benefits. Yeah.
Do you, so they kind of felt maybe that he was trying to take advantage of them
Mhm.
in the situation?
Yeah, and also, he really wanted to take over their company. And so there was that too. Because they're 70 and, 71. So that was another thing. Him and my other son-in-law were talking about that. So that was another problem there.
And then under what conditions did he quit? Was there some sort of tension that led to a fight and he walked out, or did he?
No, there wasn't that. It became really awkward when the two married couples,
Mhm.
my two daughters, talked to them at their house
Mhm.
about what they wanted, and they felt kind of attacked in a way. Not attacked physically, but just feeling a lot of feelings were hurt months prior to that. So then in the end, my one son-in-law had to go to work for them the next, few days after that. And I think it became super awkward. Because normally, probably a normal employee probably would be fired for that.
Mhm.
But since he was family, he was not fired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
The
let's.
situation goes pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Well, then let's get back to um, uh, your daughter and her husband right now. Are they employed, unemployed?
He's employed in a company, and they live on that side of Washington together. My parents live 4 hours from here, and so do they.
Mhm.
And they have 3 kids.
What side of Washington?
Over by Wenatchee, in that area.
Oh, Eastern. Okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah, he's working for a company there as a supervisor.
Okay, so he's got a new job,
Mm-hmm.
and they are financially stable then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
And that's a good thing.
yeah, that's a
It's
good
just
thing.
that the family hasn't really repaired from all of it.
Okay, so now.
It affected the holidays,
Mhm.
because my parents didn't come.
Mhm.
And so we had all the family except for my parents.
Is that like a first?
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, it was pretty hard.
So let's focus now on how this is all affecting you. What you told me previously that you're kind of the apex of where both sides
Mhm.
kind of vent their frustrations and their difference of perception.
Yeah.
So how is that affecting you
When I
mentally,
go over there
physically?
when I go over there to visit,
Mhm.
it's really difficult because I've got to split time between the two families because nobody wants to get together at the same time.
Okay, so when you go to visit, you make
So I have to
such a
stay
long
at
drive.
one house
You have
and split time, and I want to see my grandkids, of course.
Mhm.
And so I don't know how long I'll have my parents. So so there's a lot of splitting time going on whenever we go over. So that's always really stressful.
Mhm.
And like my mom still will like buy the kids gifts and stuff, and she'll go, "Can you take these over?" I'm like, "Well, you should just take them over. You're so close to living.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I just want to do it. So it's always so then when I bring the gifts over, then it's always like, well, how come Nana didn't bring those over?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm just here. So you're constantly trying to smooth things over, and it's very stressful because I'm close to both sides. I'm very close to my parents, I'm very close to them, and they know that.
Okay. What Have you spoken with them at all about some sort of reconciliation?
Yeah, I do it every time I get it. It feels comfortable enough to get a chance. And then there's been a couple times where I've just completely lost it on both sides. You know, because I'm like, you guys got to talk to each other. I don't want to be the middle person. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and this is too stressful. And you know, because sometimes the messenger gets shot.
Right. So who do you confide in most about this?
Probably my husband.
And has he been a good source of
Yeah,
support?
he's pretty good. I mean, because he's not very supportive of what the kids did, because we have a lot of respect for my parents,
Mhm.
and the hard work they put in to build their business. And